Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Travis Dykes. Today we're going over 4 funky bass grooves that you can use wherever you want to. So guys, I'm launching something super exciting. I'm so excited about it because I've been getting so many questions about, hey, how can I get these loops? Hey, how can I get these tracks? How can I get these, tabs? Hey, can you break down this cover? This is the answer for all those questions. What I'm launching is a Patreon page. And what I'm going to be doing and what I'm going to be giving out on there is all of my tracks, all of my loops, all of the tabs, cover breakdowns, and live lessons monthly. If you are any of those people that ask any of those questions, or if you have any of those questions on your mind, feel free to go check out my Patreon page. And even if you don't, still feel free to go check out my Patreon page. I want to keep this flow of videos where it's staying consistent and being able to help you guys on a weekly basis. So what you can do to support me and to kind of help me keep this up is go check out my Patreon page and become a patron. It really is gonna help get you guys more content weekly. Thank you so much for supporting me. Let's get into the lesson. All right, so let's not waste any time. This first groove is going to be in the key of B flat minor, but for my numbers people, I'm gonna call it out in C sharp major, or actually D flat major, D as in dog flat major. So basically I'll be starting on the 6th for this first part, which goes like this. All right, so for my numbers people, it's gonna be 6, 1, 1, 2, the little hammer on right there. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6. Okay. Now for my notes people, or my letters people, it's gonna be B flat, D flat, D flat to E flat, hammer on like that, and then A flat, A flat, A flat, and then hammer on A flat to B flat. So it should sound like this. All right. So now the last part, the second part is going to be this little turn. So I've used this one before, and this is really simple. The lick starts off right here on the, for my numbers people, thinking about it in D flat major, it'd be 1, 7, 6, 5, 3, and then back to the 6. All right, now for my letters people, it's gonna be D flat, C, B flat, A flat, F, and back to B flat. So all together, it should sound like this. All right, so both parts together slow. So now let's talk about these ghost notes. So we got note, ghost note, note, ghost note, then hammer on. Just like that. And then, so it's like one ghost note in there. So it's like, lower. And there's no ghost notes there, so it should sound like this. And sometimes I like to go to the octaves there too, that little. So all I'm doing, if you don't know what an octave is, you just go, basically you're playing the same note, just one's a lower pitch and one's a higher pitch. What you do, the way you find it is play your note and then go up 2 frets and down 2 strings, and you find your octave. should sound like this. And that's it for the first one. So now this groove is going to be in the same key of B flat minor, or you can think about it in D flat major for all my numbers people. That's what I'm going to call it in, at least. And it's pretty much 2 parts, just like the other one. So for my numbers people, it's going to be starting off with the 6 right here. It's going to be 6, 6, and then you're going to go do this, which all that is just a 5, 6, but just a higher octave on the D string. So, and then right after that, you're going to go to a 5, 5. So you got, and that's the first part. Now for my letters people, it's going to be B flat, B flat, A flat, B flat, but on the D string. Then, and then A flat, A flat. And then the second part, pretty much kind of the same thing, but just going down 1 string. For my numbers people, this is going to be 2, 2, and then 1, 2 on the G string. So, and then you're going to end on the 1. So, all right, now for my letters people, it's going to be E flat, E flat, D flat, E flat, but it's just higher on the G string, and then D flat, D flat. So all together slow. All right, so now let's take a look at the ghost notes. This is like the secret to all these grooves, is these little ghost notes. So just make sure you pay attention to these. So what we're gonna do, they're pretty easy. I've got a few in here. There's the way that you place them. That's the big thing about ghost notes, is the way you place them makes a big difference. So check this out. So we got, so all right, so we're starting off with a ghost note right there going into the, you know, the for my numbers people is a 5, 6, or the A flat to B flat. So it's, see that? So, and then, and I do like a little ghost note leading into, it's like a rake ghost note. So like, you see that? As I'm going to it, I hit that A string ghost note to it, so it sounds like this. And the same thing in the next one. So really slow. And that's the second groove. All right, so this is gonna be in the same key. I'm gonna call it out the same way as I did the other grooves. So for my numbers people, we're gonna be starting off, the first part of this is gonna be a 2-part groove, just like the other ones as well. We're gonna start off with a 6, 1, 2. It's a little hammer. And then after that, if you know your arpeggios, I'm gonna be doing a G flat, major 7, but starting on the 7 like this. And then I do like a little hammer onto that octave of the 7. So. But if you don't, the numbers are 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3. Hammer on the 2, 3, and then it goes back to 1, 6 right there. So now for my letters people, we're gonna start on B flat, D flat, E flat, so D, and then you're gonna go F, G flat, B flat, D flat, E flat, this would be an F, D flat, and then back to B flat. So, and then the last part for my numbers people is going to be the last little part of that first part is going to be, after you do that 1/6, you're going to go, it's just going to be a 7 and then 5, 3. And you're hammering on from the 6, so all together. Now for my letters people, it's just going to start on this B flat, hammering on to the C, and then go to A flat to F. All right, and that's the first part. Now the second part is the same thing on the beginning. Same thing right here. You just add a little bit to the end. That's all. That's the only thing that's different. You're just kind of finishing out that pentatonic scale right there from the 7. So you already know that part. And we're just gonna do that. You know this part. So what we're gonna do is when we go here for my numbers people, it's gonna be that same 6, 7, and then 5, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. That's the only thing that's different. You basically are just adding the 2, 1. And for my letters people, it's just E flat and D flat. So it should sound like this. I'm gonna play this all slow like this, so. This first part. Second part. All right, now let's take a look at these ghost notes in this. It's not too many. The first one we got, see right there? Right there, I'm kind of raking to that, on the same string to that D flat. So we got, and I do this little thing where I like play like a ghost note on the octave. So instead of playing like, I'm doing like, so you got, then you got, it's not really a ghost note in there, not a lot of ghost notes, but there's one right there before the last little, so like, you hear that? So you got, like that, so. All right, so that's pretty much it for the ghost notes. I'm gonna play it again slow, so like. And that's it for the third groove. So this is going to be in the same key, calling it from the same place, just all the other ones. This is going to probably be one of the easier ones of all these grooves. So for my numbers people, it's going to start off with 6, it's going to be 6, and then a 6 octave twice, and then 5, 6. So. All right, so that's the first part for my letters people. It's going to be B flat, and that B flat octave, and then B flat, A flat, back to B flat. So you got. And so the next part is just going to be this. We're doing the B flat blues scale, minor blues scale, and it's just going to start right here on the, for my numbers people, it's going to be 6, 5, 3, 3 flat, 2, 1. For my letters people, it's going to be B flat, A flat, F, E, E flat, D flat. So it should sound like this. So now let's check out these ghost notes. The ghost notes aren't crazy. They make up a good portion of this groove. So watch this. So So I'm doing like a little pickup ghost note into second note. So watch this again. So again, and then line. You see I do one right before I start it? So ghost note and line. And so that's pretty much the entire groove. So the one takeaway I want all of you to have is to always have fun whenever you play. The reason why I made these grooves is because they were just fun. And I was like, man, I could literally sit here and just jam to this all day. I had to put that loop on and I was just going. But you know what? No matter what it comes to creation, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what things you're doing in your life, make sure you always find some way of making it fun, because it always makes things better and it always just reminds you that the reason why we play music. If you have any questions about any of the things that I covered today, feel free to hit me up on my Instagram at @tdykes or drop a comment below. Don't forget to check out my Patreon page where you can get all my tracks, loops, even like a live lesson monthly and a lot of other things. So go check that out. The link is in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video and hit that bell so you're notified when the newest videos are uploaded weekly. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.